recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right,
on time.
It's tricky. It's the
Here we go.
It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, B?
It's tricky, tricky, tricky.
It's tricky to rock around, rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky.
Tricky, tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is it, G?
Tricky, 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 tricky.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky.
Tricky, 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 huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too
A
far.
girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's jocking Jay.
I ain't lying, girls be crying cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father cause he's down with me.
It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. How is that?
Tricky,
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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time. It's tricky. We don't use
assume
on your own.
they offer,
And lots and lots,
but we just leave it alone.
It's like that, y'all.
Y'all,
But we don't quit.
you keep on
Rock,
shot, cause this is it.
Run it down, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. You're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have the time and the obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here, boy, for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got this do it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We're from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stomach, just beating the neighborhood bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to when shut it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, culture carried down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from Nashville. His return starts at the 5. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
Take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
All right.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he takes it down to the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And
another one for Gibbs. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
44, ready.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Titans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Get set. All right, go. Ready.
On the keeper, here's Tagovailoa. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
You're right here. 18.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Gets it to the 15. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Rose caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Chimere DK on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, come on.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
In punt formation.
Braden Mann on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Chiefs make over first downs in at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Runs around him. He's got space. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
Shotgun now, first round. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. They get 22 out of that play, and that gives them 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
All right. Tony.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Titans nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Go ahead.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, now he's looking for a deep shot across the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
All right, come on. Wait, team, wait.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
All right.
Gibbs now from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Titans in the dime. Third down. 6 DBs out there. They put a receiver in motion right. Stroud now. Third and 1. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Stroud's going to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Tagovailoa on first down. Hits him on the out route. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa now. Gets everything he has under this one. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Chiefs cover off the kick. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And set up just outside that red zone.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it sets up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
Gibbs will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. 22.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Tagovailoa's hits. The ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. 2 now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. Got a man. This is Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing in the double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Corner, long.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
It's now 3rd and 8.
21G. Out.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
20 TX.
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
This is Gibbs on second down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third down run by Gibbs. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time, and that's going to bring him to fourth down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right, come on.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Now Tagovailoa to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get it up to the 27.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Ready.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Titans football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth. Now, can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Completed over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Yeah, the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. A give to Gibbs. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the one. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stroud. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the fourth. Oh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
We've set it downs for them from the 31.
44. Ready. Ready, team.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Paulson Adebo's got it. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6.
Nations.